clicks of influence.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of your favorite podcast, the Clicks of Influence podcast. And remember, on this podcast, we give you nothing but the best. And today, we have a guest that definitely you will want to listen to. When it comes to giving back to the community, there's one name that comes in mind. His name is Ekie Walters, and he has been in Dubai for a little over
2 years, 6 months.
3 years, right?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to be getting to know about him today. And he's a professional barber, right? Professional barber. He will be telling us his journey and how he has been able to build a community around helping other barbers. Now, without saying so much, let me go to the other side to welcome you to the podcast. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing wonderful. And you?
I can see that. I'm excellent. So let's start this on a very relaxed mode.
Okay.
I would like you to tell us about yourself, your beginnings, and how you've been able to, put together the Panache Expo.
Okay, I'm called Ekie Walters, like you actually said. But people, a lot of people know me as WalCutzdebarber because I'm a barber profession.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been cutting for 8 years. And I've been in Dubai for 2 years, 6 months, and I've been working with Lift 27. Okay. And I think that's basically what you need to know about me, but as we keep on talking, I'll be telling you more about myself.
Oh, perfect. So now let's start with your journey as a barber. You've been doing this for 8 years. What motivated you into getting into barbering?
It's a very, very funny story, and it might sound a little bit like a scripted story, yeah?
Tell us.
So I was in Cameroon, and I was motivated, and I was introduced in the barbering field by one of my friends called Crispy Mario.
Okay.
He's currently working, he owns a barber shop in the US right now.
Okay.
And I can remember that there was this time I was facing difficulties, and you know about the Cameroon, our ongoing stuff going on there. Mm-hmm. So I went to him to seek for support, financial support. And he told me one thing that every day when I get up, I always think about it. He said, I'm not going to give you money, but if you're willing, I'm going to teach you how to make money for the rest of your life. You're going to have money always. Mm. So he was like, if you're willing, I'm going to teach you how to cut hair. And every blessing of your life, you're going to have money. So in nutshell, he was like, I'm not going to give you fish. I'm going to teach you how to fish. So that's how I got into the barbering career.
Now, those first few weeks, those first few months, how were they like for you? When you just started barbering, right? I know you learned how to barb from your friend, as you rightly said.
Yeah.
But when you got into actually barbering, how was it like?
It was difficult, very, very difficult, I must say, because I messed up a lot of hairs.
Oh.
Yeah, so and I think when the clients came into the shop and they were like, there's a new guy, go and try him. But nah, I don't want to try that guy. But maybe let me just say I was motivated, I was disciplined, I was like, I need to get this right. So despite the fact that every day I go back home saying, oh, I messed up this guy's hair, I don't want to do this. But when I go on social media, I see how the barbering life is, the barbering career, because I was so motivated by the barbers in the US as well. I was like, I want to be like these guys. So every day I had to go make the mistake, correct my mistake. And also I can say I was greatly supported by most of the clients that gave me the opportunity. They were like, oh, you messed up this lineup today, I'm coming back tomorrow or next week, so you have to get it right. So it was a very difficult moment, but I was blessed with people that supported me around me. Blessed with people that were more like a support system around me.
And that's really, really interesting, because a lot of people, when they start something and they make mistakes or they feel they are they're instead looking at backing out, right? But your story is really interesting, because despite the fact that you were having those difficulties, you kept at it, right?
That's very true. But I will be very sincere with you that I can remember that I made so much mistake that I think 2 months or into my journey as a barber, I had to say I'm quitting. So I went home and I was home for 2 weeks. I didn't go to the workshop. I had to lie. I told my trainee, I had to lie him that, oh, I'm not feeling well. But deep inside of me, I was like, I'm not doing this again.
Now let's zoom in on that, right? During those 2 weeks, how was your mindset like? Yeah, I mean the 2 weeks you were at home, not going to the barber's shop. How was it like with you?
I was like, maybe I made a mistake to take this career as a barber. So let me just try to like figure out what I really like in life and go for it. So I was in that mood.
So it was more like a time of reflection for you.
Reflection for me, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
after the 2 weeks, what happened?
After the 2 weeks, I think what happened was that, like I said, I was actually in contact with a lot of barbers out of Cameroon.
Okay.
So I got the motivation, or they actually gave me, like, they were like telling me that, oh, it's normal for us. But for me, I was like, this is not normal. I can't do something for 2 months. I can, you understand?
You can't speak
I
it.
wanted to like do it like, pop up. So they were like, no, calm down, go back, start from zero, watch videos. I had to watch YouTube videos, and that's where I actually got into. I was good about it, good on it, and my clients were also supporting me. So that was actually the breakthrough moment.
Wow. I remember you said something like some of the clients were supportive as well. Like if you did an error on someone's haircut, they'll be like, you didn't do it very well today, but I'll be coming back.
Yeah.
In a week or in 2 weeks so that you
Yeah.
can perfect this. And I think that's the right mindset.
Yeah.
When someone gets into the barber shop, most of the times, myself included,
Yeah.
when I see a new guy, I'm like, trying a new guy is always a risk, right?
Very, very. It's a big risk to go.
It's always
try
a
new
risk.
guy, yeah.
And I mean, the mindset that, coming back and saying, okay, you didn't do this right, I want you to correct this. It's very, very encouraging.
Yeah, it's very, very encouraging. And also, we like, as us men, when you go to barber shop, let me be very sincere with you guys. The new guys, or someone who's like, that someone coming new into the shop, yeah? Not like a trainee, but let me say you move from one shop to another.
another, yeah.
The new guy in the shop is willing to give you the best so you can come back.
Yes.
The guys that have been in the shop for long, they don't really care to give you the best. So I always advise people, go for the new
guys.
1, 2, 3 times. If you mess up 3 times, then he's not the barber you want.
Yeah.
But if he goes 1, 2, number 3 times, he's going to get you right.
That's very true. That's really true. All right. So let us, take it a bit further. You were in Cameroon for some time and you moved to Dubai. Now, tell us about your time in Cameroon. How was your relationship like with other barbers and other creatives? I mean, makeup artists, photographers. How was your relationship like with them?
I can say all of my blessings. Me being in Dubai always is a blessing, even though there's hard work there. But I always say it's a blessing, and the blessing comes from my community back in Cameroon. So when I started cutting hair, I think 2-3 years into my career, I was always on, like, I'm always on social media checking on stuff. Yeah. So I saw this barbering competition in the US. So there's this one barber called Herbert the Barber. You understand? It's called Herbert the Barber. So he's organizing a barbering competition in the US. And I was like, we can actually do the same thing in Cameroon. Understand? So I reached out to him. I said, bro, how you doing? Stuff like that. Can you tell me how it works? He explained everything to me. And I went ahead. I was talking to other barbers that, but we can do this. And most of them say, we can't do this. This is not US. And I was lucky that I got into one barber called Warren Barber. He was one of the top barbers. Not one of the top, but he's still one of the best barbers in Cameroon. So I reached out to him. Surprisingly, he replied my message. I think like 3 years ago, he had about 50,000 followers on Instagram. And I wrote him, he replied my message. I said, I want to meet you. I went to Douala, I met him, I explained everything to him. So he told me that, bro, I want to do this as well. I've been thinking about doing it, but if you are coming from where you are, I want to take the bold step. What I'll do is that I will join hands with you and let's do this. So we started, did the first edition of barbering competition. Surprisingly, the whole beauty community wanted to be part of it.
Part of it. Wow.
So I launched a barbering competition, but the makeup artists said they want to be part of it. So instead of doing the barbering competition, we did like a small beauty competition for the first edition. It was called Battle of the Barbers, but we had makeup competition there as well, yeah. Because I was a barber, I want to do the barbering side. Yeah? So it was good. The first edition was good. We had a great sponsorship from WAL, which is a very big brand when it comes to barbering the barbering community.
Mm-hmm.
We actually did something nice that actually made a lot of the big people or the people that are good in the beauty industry were so much
Got their
interested.
attention.
Got their attention. That's the right word. Sorry. So we did that the first edition. Second edition, it was still Battle of the Barbers. But now we had makeup, we had braiding and stuff like that. So from the third edition, we had to change it to Battle of the Beauticians.
Okay.
Understand? Which also happened for like 2 years or 1 year. Now it is called Panache Expo.
Okay.
I know you might be wondering why the change of names.
Why the change of name?
But the Battle of the Barbers, we wanted to barbering competition.
Okay.
Now we had the beauty side, we bought the beauty Battle of the Beautician. Now the name Battle is more like a competition. Now we had to change it to Panache Expo because it's no more like a competition. We have different sector of the event. We have the educational side, which is a seminar, which is called Cameroon Entrepreneur Summit.
Okay.
Cameroon Youth Entrepreneur Summit. It's a 3 days event now.
Okay.
So the first is a educational part, which is the Cameroon Youth Entrepreneur Summit. The second day is the workshop where we train people in the beauty industry as a whole. Beauty and fashion.
Okay.
Now we're bringing in fashion. That's why I call Panache Expo.
Panache Expo.
The word Panache is a blend between fashion and beauty. So we have to blend it. And so okay, this is Expo. Now the third day, we have what we call the competition, the Panache competition.
Okay.
For barbers, makeup artists, and the modeling sector as well. So the third day we have the competition, and we have the Panache Door, which is an award that is out to celebrate the people in the beauty and fashion industry. That's how it works.
Wow. That's really, really impressive. I mean, the journey so far. So we are looking at the 5th or 6th edition.
The 6th edition which is coming on next year.
Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. And bringing together Cameroonian youth and embracing the talents that they have and encouraging them. It's such a beautiful initiative.
Thank you very much.
And I applaud you for that.
Thank you so much.
Now let's look at some of the challenges that you've faced. Putting this together. Combining work and then giving back to the community. What are some of the challenges that you faced?
One of the first thing I want to say before mentioning my challenges is that the Cameroon youths in the beauty and fashion and modeling industry have been very, very supportive with the initiative, which is a little bit difficult because in Cameroon it's difficult to see people supporting your initiative.
I know that. So congratulations, guys. Those in the fashion and beauty industry.
I think they're supporting it because they do believe that in years to come it's going to be something great.
Big.
And maybe because of the vision I'm selling to them. And I think that is the main thing that I'm so happy. The difficulties are always there, which is also to bring in some good brands to be part of it. Sponsors, some brands to be part of it. Some also good personnel, not just sponsors. Because I do think that they have not seen the vision, even though the youths have seen the vision, but those who have the power to do the push have not seen the vision. We're still trying to make them to understand the vision. And I think those are the main difficulties, trying to get more sponsors and trying to get more people involved. And also the vision is not only about Cameroon. We're trying to see how we can bring in people from Africa. Because for the past years, the past 2 editions, we're bringing people from different parts of Africa. And even the UAE. They have been in Cameroon to see what we want to do in Cameroon. So automatically, in years to come, it's going to be something big. But at every big or nice initiative, you must have difficult start. Yeah.
Yeah. And the beautiful thing about having challenges is you'll get to learn.
Yeah. I've learned a lot. I never thought about maybe being a project coordinator one day or know about how to organize event. But I'm also blessed with a wonderful team that Cameroon, people that are actually there to see how it progresses. Because I don't think I'm paying them much or I'm paying them some money for what they're doing, but they're going extra miles just to make sure that we have a great event. So I think I'm blessed in that particular sector as well.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so let's talk about your Dubai journey. Being in Dubai, let's start with how has life been for you in Dubai for the past 2 years and 6 months?
Okay, if you don't mind, I would like to take you back to the other question. Then we'll go to the Dubai question.
Okay.
So I do like I always tell anybody that asks me. I say, I'm here in Dubai because of let me say God is blessing me for the little, let me say little community gesture I did back some years back. I think 2020 was one of the breakthrough year of my career as a
Career.
barber, because when I was facing difficult, when my friend who is now in the US, when he left to the US, so he had to sell his shop, so I didn't have anywhere to work. I was more like doing home service in the city of Boya, working for one city, city.
I understand. You know,
Yeah.
for those in the university, in high school, you know.
Yeah. So I was working from one city to another. But there was this one day I saw these NGOs. They always go around giving food and stuff. So I saw a flyer of one NGO that wants to reach out to the less privileged, the kids, to give them food. And one thing that actually caught my attention was that the kids were looking shabby, their hair was so bad. And I'm like, I don't have a job now. I have nothing to do at this particular time. Let me reach out to this NGO and actually tell them that I don't have money to give them, but I'm going to cut their hair for free.
Wow.
And Mr. Bertrand, I can tell anybody that is where my life changed, because once I started doing that, doors started opening. You understand? I started having too much attention from the media and stuff like that. Even the other like international media outlet got to me, did article, did interview with me. And from 2020 to 2023, my life changed from being a guy with no shop. I got a call, come manage my shop. So stuff like that. I started building my career,
From
building
there.
the panache sport, everything actually changed from that moment. And one day, 2023, I think maybe April or February, I got a message on my Instagram from the Dubai-based barber shop called Live 27, and they offered me a job here in Dubai, and I was so surprised.
Wow.
But at the same time, I had to like say, oh, it's a blessing.
Of course, it is.
Yeah, so that is how I came to Dubai. So from that 2023 to now, I can say my Live 27 is the shop that I was working at.
I was looking at that.
They are very, very good, amazing people. They have been helping not just me, they also help being a sponsor of Panache Expo.
Panache Expo, wow.
So through Live 27 and through the initiative of Panache Expo, we have brought 2 other barbers here and they're working at Live 27. So you see how it goes.
That's really cool.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
So it has been a blessing for me, and I think I've been enjoying my life in Dubai, and I do believe that there's a lot of things that I still have to like enjoy here, and why not see how I can help other people back
Of
home.
course, it can only be, you know, getting to higher heights. All right, so there's one thing I would like to emphasize on, which is very, very important. The aspect of you going out to barb those orphans. That was an incredible initiative. I must commend that.
Thank you so much.
And a lot of people will not see that. A lot of people will not see that.
Yeah.
And see, it's really, really, really amazing that you were able to see it as an opportunity to give back to the community. You were not paid for it, but look at the outcome. It's really, really a blessing. It's really a blessing.
I do believe if you're a God-fearing person, you should know that when you give, you always receive.
You always receive.
So, but I didn't have them. I didn't have that back in my mind that I want to receive something. I was like, let me see how to
help.
Yeah. It was also a turning moment, because I actually see that I had to be grateful about life. Because when I went into interior parts of Cameroon, in Bamenda, I saw people facing difficulties. And when I went back home, I'm like, I'm blessed. But when you're there in Boya, you're suffering. You have to see people that are going through a lot of difficulties. And you give kids just a haircut. For them, it's like a luxury. For us, it's a necessity. For
the
them,
smiles on their faces. Come on.
That is how you get a blessing. There was this time I went for a haircut. I gave the kids a haircut at the orphanage. Wanted to go back, and they have something like gift for us. They say let's kneel, and we kneel down, and they prayed for us. That's a gift they have for us. So it was a different feeling when I'm going back home.
You feel fulfilled, like
yes, sir.
Amazing. That's really amazing. Okay, so moving on, I would like us to talk to those in the fashion industry, those who are in the beauty industry, who are just getting to hear about Panache Expo now, and they're interested in getting information about the Panache Expo. Now, for next year, are the dates already? Do you have the dates already? Or you're still putting it?
No, we have a date already. We have a
Okay.
date already, and I don't think there's anything that's going to stop us from not having it on that particular date. So we're
Amazing.
thinking about from the 22nd to the 25th of June next year.
Next year, 2026.
Yeah, 2026 in Boya, and possibly 100%. I think it's going to be at the Mountain Hotel in Boya.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
okay.
why I want to do it in Boya.
Okay. So for those who are just getting to hear about the Panache Expo, you can always get in contact with Mr. Walters Gale to get more information, and I'll be leaving the links to your Instagram
Okay, so
and your social media handles basically. So if they need more info,
Information.
they can get to you. You can also leave like the contact information.
Yeah.
Basically, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, so now let's look at another aspect of I can call it a transformation in your mindset. How has your mindset developed within the years? Now I want you to look at yourself 10 years ago and yourself now. What has been that shift in mindset that you've experienced?
Mr. Bertrand, very sincere. One of the major things that actually changed my mindset, everything, is about when I started reading books. And this was also it was an advice from one barber as well on
Okay.
social media. So he saw what I was doing for the orphans and stuff like that, and he was like, "Bro, I like what you're doing, blah blah." And my own way to support you is like start reading books. Started giving me books that I was to read, and that actually shifted my mindset. Like back in Cameroon, we all see the negative side about everything. But when I started reading the book, I started seeing the positive side about everything. So every situation, I'm looking at the positive side. So even when I came to Dubai, there are old people saying, "Oh, Dubai is blah blah blah," but I was always interested in like, who are the people doing it in Dubai?
Yeah.
You understand?
And mind you, there are a lot of people here. If you give them, no matter what you give them to go to any other country, they are not going anywhere.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people that successful people.
Yeah, of course.
Africans, Cameroonians doing wonderful here, and their story is very motivated. Like they started from nothing,
And
they're
now-
up. And I've also seen people that have been in the same place for a very long time, and they're always complaining. When you meet them, oh, things not working.
You always have
So
people like that.
I'm always focused on those who have the positive mindset, because I do believe that with the positive mindset, you throw to yourself positive stuff. Understand?
Amazing.
So that is what I've been. I hardly think about the negative side of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look at the positive side.
Yeah.
Look at the positive side, and about being in Dubai, a lot of people have their own mindset, and your company really matters. Your community, the people you interact with, the people you're looking at or looking up to, really matter.
Really matters.
Yeah. All right, sir. So as we are getting towards the end of our discussion, it has been a heated one. I want us to look at you giving some advice. Someone who is interested in becoming a barber, doesn't know where to start, doesn't know what to focus on. What would you have to say to that kind of person?
The first thing I would tell the person is that you're going to mess up a lot of hairs. Are you ready for that? Are you ready to say, I don't want to see this guy in the shop again? Because they've told me that a lot. You understand?
My goodness.
They've told me that I don't want to see this guy in the shop. If this year again, I'm not going to come to the shop again. So are you willing to welcome the negative side of the stuff? Second, you need to have a mentor. You need to have someone that's all good, that's going to guide you. It must not be close to you. It might be maybe someone on social media or whatever. Because most of the people that actually, even though my guy Crispy Mario was there, but most of the people that actually was like pushing me, because when he left to the US, I had only people from social media giving me the advice. Yes. So we need people like that have to guide you to like get to where you, and you need to like also focus on how to like I spent most of my time watching YouTube videos.
YouTube videos, yeah, YouTube University, very important, guys.
Yeah.
Very important. I am a testimony. I've
Yeah.
watched a lot of videos in my field as well.
I spend most of my time watching YouTube videos. Because at first, when I see these guys doing the haircut, and I always look at their mistakes. That's a mistake I used to do. I look at, bro, this guy messed up. Yeah, his fade is not good. But when I started changing my mindset, like, oh, how did he even do that? He actually helped me try to become a better barber. I think I can be much more better, but when you have that positive mindset, like any barbers, whenever a barber do a post, go look for something that he does better than you. That's it. So you need to like put yourself in that, but don't be a hater. Always be like someone supporting someone. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 things, very important. Be ready to fail, right?
Yeah, you have to fail.
Ready to fail, get up, clean yourself, and keep going.
Yeah, and also the positive side about barbering is that it's a job that links you up with a lot of people. So when you're in the barber shop, don't only focus on giving them a good haircut. It's also good to like try to know these people, what they're doing, and try to see how you can help them to maybe link up 1 or 2 businesses. Oh, this guy does this guy does. Oh, if I link you guys together,
they can make up.
Then you understand? And because you're not going to be a barber for forever, so you need to create the relationship, which is very, very important. That's the most important thing about barbering, apart from giving it a good haircut.
And I think networking is. Your network, as I always say, is your net worth, right?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah, so I mean, don't forfeit the relationships. Building relationships with your clients.
Yeah.
Some of those people sitting on your seat are top business people. Some of them are working in the government, and I mean, in all fields, right?
Yeah.
So
that's very true, because I also learned that from one post on TikTok or YouTube.
Okay.
About networking, how to talk to clients, to get to know your client and stuff like that. I when I started applying that at the barber shop, I was so surprised what type of people I have on my seat. Some barbers are so good in cutting hair, and they don't even know who is sitting.
Who is sitting in front of them? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Because when you sit on my chair, I have like maximum 3, 4, 5 minutes. I know who you are. From my question I'm asking you, I know what you do. I know how to talk to you.
It's important.
Understand?
Very, very important.
And I've had so much connections from people just sitting
by asking questions.
That's it.
Wow.
I might cut your hair today. Like here in Dubai, people move from one place to another. You might cut someone today, and maybe next week, oh, bro, I'm not more. I'm shy. But you know what? If you have a good relationship with that guy, he's gonna send all his friends to you. Understand?
Yes,
and he might say, "Oh, where you are? Come, let's have a coffee." When you're having a coffee with that guy, you new network. So I always try to have the connection before you even pay your bill.
It's important.
Yeah.
Very, very important.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a very important one here, guys. You can actually implement that in your business. No matter what you're doing, make sure that you know who is on your chair.
Yeah, that's very, very important.
It's very, very important.
We're not saying that you treat someone too special. If you understand, treat everyone good and nice, but know who is on your chair.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's it. Very, very important. All right, sir. So talking about that, I know that you've worked with a good number of people. Who is that one person that you would like to cut his hair?
Or like that I've not yet cut his hair.
That you've not yet cut, and you really, really will want to.
That's a very difficult thing. Yeah, but I'm gonna be very sincere, because there's this one. I would say Samuel Eto'o.
Okay. Okay.
I would say Samuel Eto'o, because I've got some different footballers.
Okay.
But there's one thing about Samuel Eto'o I like his charisma. I like his he's a hardworking. He was a hardworking and is still a hardworking guy. So I would like to not just cut him, but to have a conversation with him. Because I like his mindset. I would like him to give me 1 or 2 advices on how to become.
And that goes back to saying it's not just about cutting the hair. It's about getting to know people on a personal basis. Yeah. Because a lot of people, we just know them online, we just know them on the screen. We've not had that, tete-a-tete with them. We've not talked to them to know who they really are. Wow.
And I've got some celebrities, Okay. And what I've come to understand is that these people are very nice. We might see them in a different way, they might act differently, but when they're one-on-one with you, They're very nice. There's one guy, I don't know if you know him. You might know him.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a football fan, you must know him. And if you're a Cameroon football supporter, you must know him.
Okay.
David Passy. You know Passy, the goalkeeper.
Of course, I know.
Now,
I know him.
That guy is... now I don't just see him like a client. He's like a brother to me. Always says to me, "Bro, how you doing, bro?
Wow.
You understand?
Wow.
Where, I saw you leaving lift. Where you going now, bro? Tell me where you're going. Let me see how I can support you."
Wow.
Why? I
That's
just called his head
amazing.
just 2 times, but we have been having nice conversations.
Sessions.
Whenever he comes, he invites me to his place. We sit down, talk. So those are the like celebrities. We call them celebrities, but most of them also are very nice people.
They are
welcoming.
relatable.
Yeah.
You can actually have a conversation with them and all of that. Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That's impressive. And yes, we're still in the studio with Mr. Walters Ngale, and we've been talking so much about his being a barber, his giving back to the community, and the mindset that he now has with regards to making progress in life. And talking about the Panache Expo, I just want to ask you this very important question: where do you see Panache Expo in the next 5 to 10 years?
That's a nice question, and my vision for like before 2030 is that Panache Expo is going to be the biggest fashion and beauty show in Africa and Middle East.
Amazing.
So we want to like have the football tournament, like the World Cup, yeah. So we're going to have like the group stages on, maybe say, the people that qualify from Africa meet people who qualify from Middle East, and they come together. We choose one country, we host something big there. So in the next, before 2030, we are going to touch about 4 or 5 different African countries, and definitely 2 or 3 Middle East countries, Asian countries, yeah. Okay. And we are going to make Panache Expo the biggest fashion and beauty show, 2030.
Wow, amazing. And that will definitely happen. That should 100%. Happen.
With the support of the people, I can't do it alone.
Oh, definitely. definitely. With this kind of vision, the people will definitely, come in.
Thank you.
The sponsors, the partners will definitely come in. All right. So as we're getting towards the end of today's episode of the podcast, I would just like to find out from you, what are your final words, to those who are watching us?
My final words, I think it goes to a lot of the young barbers that actually, because whenever I post, whenever I do everything, they're like, you're a mentor to me. We like what you're doing. Keep on doing what you're doing. I just want to let them know that some years back, I was in the same situation, and there's no magic. You just need to work hard. You need to be disciplined. There's absolutely no magic to whatever I want to succeed in life. There's no way to make a shortcut. No shortcut. That's a simple advice I have for them. No magic, work hard, discipline, focus, have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you're just wasting your time. You don't just need to work without a plan. So you have a plan, look for a way to get to the you have a goal, have a plan. Understand? If you have a goal and the plan doesn't work, you can change your plan, but don't change the goal. The goal is still there, but you can have a different way to get to the goal. To the goal, and there's no magic. That's just it.
Wow, that is impressive. Yes, all right, guys, thank you very much for joining us. We had Mr. Walters Ngale with us, and if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do subscribe. And right now, I just want to say thank you very much for coming, and I know that we'll definitely be coming again.
Yes, sir.
So we can, have some other discussions, around what you do and inspire a lot of other people.
Thank you, Mr. Bertrand. I should be the one thanking you for coming up with such nice platform. And I do believe that my small word that I've made here is going to maybe inspire someone. Understand? So because we need more people just like me in this show to inspire more people.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes,
Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. And of course, until we meet again next time, keep succeeding, keep shining, and goodbye.